Hey guys, Josh with Daily Mountain Bike Rider here, and I think we are officially live. Looks like we are up and running. Hey, I just want to say to you guys who are watching this after the live stream, I'm so sorry I missed you. I know it's on Christmas Eve, and so a very Merry Christmas to you if you're watching this after the fact. But in this stream, we're going to cover a couple of things. I want to talk about bikes that you guys and I are excited for 2018. I want to talk about bike trends that are coming up. And last but not least, I have a giveaway. Not just one giveaway, but I'm giving away many things today as a very Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays and Happy New Year's and all those things going on. So I'm going to talk about giveaways just in a little bit, but people are starting to come into the chat, and I want to make sure I get to all your comments. So we're going to start talking about bikes 2018 bikes that are coming out that you're excited about, or maybe some bikes you wish were coming out in 2018. So let's jump into it, but it looks like, man, there's a lot of people in here, so let's go right off the bat. DIY Inquire, hello, good to see you. Ed Percy, dude, good to see you. I know you said you weren't for sure going to be in here, but you are. Jonah Freeman, what's up, dude? Jamie Lavelle, hopefully I said that right. Hi, Ethan H, what's up, dude? Live High, dope. Live High, I love it. Ed Percy, I decided to stay and watch. I got a pitch for Christmas. Oh, you do have a pitch for Christmas, Jamie. That's dope. MTB Cincinnati. MTB Cincinnati. It's been great to watch your stuff. It's great to connect with you as a YouTuber. So thanks for coming, man. Specialized Holla Holla, Austin, Texas. Austin, Texas. Trail Features is there, man. Making sure I said that right. Yes, Trail Features is there. Definitely check them out if you haven't yet. La Outlaw. Merry Christmas to all. How long will it be till the giveaway? Jonah, at least like 24 hours. I want to really see if you'll stick in there. Just kidding. It'll be in like a half hour. And the giveaway is going to be for you guys who are here live and after the live chat. I might lose people for saying that, but the giveaway is going to be open for a couple of days, so you're not going to miss anything. Justin, let me make sure I get everything. Connor, hello. Good to see you, man. What's up? Nothing much. Hanging out with you. Justin Ryder, what is up? Jamie Lavelle, thanks. And Jordan Thomas, Merry Christmas. All right, so what bikes 2018 bikes that are coming out are you excited about? I saw somebody said Specialized. I don't mind Specialized bikes. I haven't ridden a ton of them. I'm trying to think. I've owned a Specialized road bike, but I haven't owned one of their mountain bikes. I've ridden a bunch of their mountain bikes. But for 2018, I haven't seen that Specialized has a ton of new bikes that are out. The Enduro is getting an update for different geometry. Of course, they've got their stump jumper, which everybody loves, but I don't think they're coming out with a bunch of new bikes for 2018. Twisted Spokes. What's up, Josh? I met Twisted Spokes yesterday at Do the Hill, which was pretty awesome. Cheers from North Idaho. Woods. Dude, cheers, man. Good to see you. Maddie, what are you doing? What are you doing, stupid? Well, I guess you can call me stupid. That's fine. Hello from Puerto Rico. Hello, Christopher from Puerto Rico. That is pretty awesome. Anyway, so a couple of bike companies I'm really stoked are coming out with some good bikes for 2018. The first would have to be definitely Transition. Transition just came out with a whole new lineup. Really, it's a redesign of their bikes. They came out with the Sentinel, which I reviewed in a video if you haven't watched yet. Along with that, they have all of their other bikes that they have had. That's the Patrol, which is their enduro bike, 27.5 long travel. Their Scout, which is 27.5 wheel short travel bike. That's updated and new. And they have their Smuggler, which is a 29-inch bike. It's all new, and man, I'm stoked. They have this new thing called SBG, and if you haven't watched my video about it, basically they've updated their geometry so the bikes ride really well going downhill, but along with that, they say it has a lot of added benefits for climbing. So I'm stoked to be able to just try all those out because I'm a local here in Bellingham, and I can just pop over there and ride them. So that's one company I'm stoked about. Catching up on the chat. Drew Wagner, thanks for the videos, and I live in... Oh, you live in Poulsville, Tacoma area. That's awesome. Near you, what are some good riding areas you go to? Drew, I ride in Bellingham, but for down there in that area, there's Tiger Mountain, there's Tokel, there's Duthie Hill, which was I was at the other day. There's a lot of good riding there. And Jamie, hello from the UK. Hello, I'm happy to have some UK subs in here today. I wanted to make sure that I did it a little earlier on at 3 o'clock Pacific Standard Time so you guys could get in. You can ride my Stumpy for comparison. Yeah, Twisted Spokes has a 2014 or 15 carbon stump jumper, which is a pretty good bike. Actually, a really good bike. Connor, so for the Transition also. Yeah, the new Transition from... new Transition. Oh, sorry. I was going to say the new Patrol, but yes, the Transition as well. Jamie Level. I love the Nuke Proof. Oh, I can't talk, man. Live is live. Nuke Proof Mega. Yeah, they came out with a 29er Newsproof Mega, which I'm super stoked to try. I have a YouTuber friend, Trail Chasers. He's really tempted to get one. He swung a leg on my Reckoning, which is right behind me, the other day, and he was amazed at how well long travel 29ers have become. So their new Mega 290, I would say like the factory or the pro, I really want to swing a leg over those because, man, the price points are great, and I'm sure those bikes are going to be awesome. Now, I'm not sure, and you guys can tell me in the chat, I think they upgraded on the New Proof Mega, just their 27.5. I think they have new geometry and styles for that too, which is going to be pretty awesome. Christopher, I'm buying a Specialized Rockhopper Expert 2018. Can you tell me something of it? Well, Christopher, I can look it up on Google, which is not that interesting because it's the exact same information you can find. But I think you said Rockhopper, which I'm more familiar with a stump jumper. Let's see what anybody else says before I do that. Felt edit for cross country. Ethan, dude, you're going to know more about cross country than I would. I'm a trail enduro rider, so not my style. Jordan, downhill bike. Same thing, dude. I am not a huge downhill bike rider. I want to do downhill way more. I just don't know a ton about it yet. So, Ed Percy, fat bikes. Dude, fat bikes are awesome. Don't have one. Have a plus size bike. DIY Inquire, how to go uphill. I could do a video about that. BKXC. Everybody, welcome BKXC to the chat. Brian, good to see you, man. I've got to get back to Seattle to ride Tiger Mountain. Yeah, Brian, have you ridden Tiger Mountain? I saw that you did, oh, you did do Tiger. Yeah, Tiger's really great. Tokol is another good one that I don't know if you guys did. But Brian, get back here. And if you come up to Bellingham, we can do the Chuckanuts as well. The Chuckanuts are like notorious as being, there's a couple good trails, Double Down and Double Black, which are totally worth it. Brian, I just saw you commented. I'm going to see it. Sorry. Didn't get to Tiger. Oh, you didn't. Okay, gotcha. So you didn't get to the proper one. Yeah. JC Trails rode Predator, and he put up a video about it. Go check out JC Trails. He's got some great content, and that's definitely a great trail. Yeah, and Bellingham is awesome, Brian. There's a ton of good stuff up here. I'm very, very lucky to live where I do. All right. Dave Ross, hey Josh, happy day off from Australia. Nice, dude. Happy day off, man. That's awesome for you. New Proof Mega 275 looks amazing. Yes, it does. 8 Nettles, Merry Christmas, Josh from Woodinville. Merry Christmas, man. I was just there the other day picking up Trail Chasers. Love your videos, by the way. Thanks, Jordan. Drew, what shocks did you put on your Tokol 3? Side note, Drew and everybody else, shocks are rear suspension, forks are front suspension. I know what you mean. I said shocks for the front all the time. And I have a RockShox Yari. I talked about it in another video. 150 millimeters of travel on that, which is definitely overkill for plus-size tires, but I've loved having it on there. All right, I'm going to catch up. How do you feel about the new spring shock trend? You're talking about coil shocks, Ethan. I think it's great. Coils are a lot more plush than air shocks and forks, and I think they're great for downhill. They have less harsh bottom out, so they're more progressive. It's a huge trend. Air shocks are life. I think they're pretty good, man. Why don't you put a dropper C-post on your rally? Well, Elias, if you look right over here, I do have a dropper on there. I got a turbine on eBay. I only spent like 150 bucks on it, and that's by Raceface. So I finally did get a dropper, and I love it. It's been awesome. Brian, have fun on the stream. Time for Christmas Eve dinner. Yeah, dude. Thanks, man. Thanks for jumping in, Brian. It means a ton to me. And Twisted Spoke says, peace out, BKXC. Hey, guys, real quick, I just want to say, as the stream gets going, and I see we got about 21 people in here, I want to talk about, not my giveaways quite yet, but something important. I have not received one super chat yet, which is not surprising because I haven't been around for too long. And if you guys don't know, in these live chats, you can give me money directly as just a shout out like, hey, Daily Mountain Bike Rider, hey, Josh, I love what you're doing. And I am so excited to receive my first one because whoever gives my first super chat, here's what I want to do. I want to put your YouTube logo circle and your name back in my garage wall as the permanent first person to give me a super chat. And really, first person to give me money directly that says you believe in me. It could be $1, it could be $2, but forever, I want you to know whoever does that, and I hope you do it today. I'm going to remember you as one of the first people who stood by me. And along with that, this is the cool part. Anybody who gives $2 in super chat today, that's right, just $2, I am going to mail you some Daily Mountain Bike Rider stickers. I give out these stickers every time I go riding. I make sure I have a ton of them with me. They're little stickers that are great for water bottles, or I put them on my frames or different places. And anybody who gives a super chat, $2 and more today, I'm going to send you 5 free stickers in the mail. International shipping as well. Anybody in the world sends me $2 on super chat, I'm going to give those to you. So just want to make sure I said that because I don't talk about super chat. My goal is not to make money here. My goal is just to have fun, but I just want to let you guys know. Another thing, if you guys are in here, so we got 26 people in here, which is awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hit that like button. Hitting the like button helps me out, shows more people this video, and gets more people on the chat, which is awesome. All right, let's go back and catch up. Best flat pedals, Connor Link. Oh, I did a video about my top 3 flat pedals. I think the top cheap pedals are definitely the Race Face Chester. If you want some grip, the 1-Up component pedals are great, which I have a box of them right here. Maybe I'll be giving those away later. But besides that, I think Race Face makes good flat pedals like the Atlases. I've heard phenomenal things about Crank Brothers, so I would definitely check those out. Besides that, Ed Percy, who's going mountain biking on Christmas Day? I might try to with my dad, actually, which would be fun. Let's see, what else? Oh, Elias is like, oh, I didn't see it there. Don't worry, dude. What size handlebar do you run? Jordan, I run a 780mm bar. I find that that's not too long and not too narrow, and so I really like that. My total is at a 760, which isn't bad, but I don't love it. Oh, Twisted Spokes, I'm on my iPhone and can't super chat. Oh, I didn't know you couldn't super chat on your iPhone. I thought you could. Yeah, it's down below, guys. You should be able to find it. Mike, good to see you, man. I literally have never heard of super chat. Mike, basically, super chat is so that your comments can get noticed. So guys like Cess Bike Hacks or BKXC, they have so many people chatting that if somebody gives a super chat, which is paying $2 right below here, it makes it so their comment pops up and it's money directly in their pocket. So yeah, some people still don't know. Jamie, what do you think about the GT sanction? I've heard great things about it, Jamie. I haven't ridden it myself. GT isn't a brand I've seen a ton of. They've been around forever, right? But they look like a great company. Their bikes look great. I know some of the guys up at Whistler swear by them, so I don't know much about it, though. Let's keep going. Justin, I'll have to get back to you. I'm at work on my phone. Dude, that's awesome, Justin. Don't get in trouble while you're on your phone at work, but thanks for tuning in. Kevin, Giant Rain for the win. Yeah, Giant Rains are great bikes, and they're a tough price point to beat. I was talking to a shop owner the other day, and he was saying that the shop owner was a dealer for Trek, and he was saying that Trek has told all the shops, and maybe I shouldn't say this, but I don't think they care. Not too many people are watching. Trek wants their price point to be competitive with Giant because Giant has such a huge market. And there's a joke amongst the YouTube creators, right? Like bike reviews get views, which is true. I love doing bike reviews though because I'm a techie guy. But if you do a bike review on a Giant bike, you're like guaranteed to get like 10,000 views because people want to know about Giants. I hear they're huge on Australia. They're shipped all over the world. And I've heard, this could be wrong, Giant makes the most frames. So they make some frames for other company. They come from Taiwan, which is a big producer of frames. So yeah. Ed Percy, I don't think you can super on Apple. I think you probably mean iPhone, but I'm not sure. And I didn't miss you, H. Piga. What are your local trails? I'm in Bellingham. So my local trail networks are Galbraith. There's also the Chuckanuts. And there's another area. There's a couple of names for it. I don't remember, but if you're in the Bellingham area, you probably know where it's at. It's at the end of North Shore. It's a road here, and there's a bunch of really cool lonely trails. Mike Weston, I'm on iPad, and I have no idea how to super chat. Don't know what to tell you. Drew, I had the Toggle 2, but I just upgraded to the Norco Storm. The Storms are great bikes, man. And went to buy one, and I'm wondering what forks to get. I'm completely lost. Well, I think if I'm remembering right, the Norco Storm, which I'm going to Google it real quick. I was going to Google another bike somebody asked me to, but totally forgot, so sorry about that. I think the Norco Storm has a straight steer tube, which if you're looking, oh, I just got my first super chat, and it is a huge one. MTB Cincinnati, dude, thanks for stepping up. $10 super chat. Oh, Twisted Spokes, $5 right after. MTB Cincinnati just beat you out, dude. Well, first off, dude, MTB Cincinnati, I just said, I mean, at the beginning, I just said it's been great to connect with you, dude. Now you're stepping up. Thank you so much. Like, $10, that shows me you believe me. And Twisted Spokes, $5, dude. Thank you guys. I'm going to do you guys both a favor. I'm going to put both of you up here on the back. And make sure you follow me on Instagram if you haven't yet. and MTB Cincinnati and Twisted Spokes, send me your addresses. I'm going to mail you guys stickers out. I'm going to try to get them in the mail today, even though it's Christmas tomorrow and they won't ship till Tuesday. But man, thank you both. You guys, that means the world to me. So I'm definitely going to send you guys some stickers. And forever, you're going to be back here on my wall as people who believe in me. Man, can't say that enough. Thank you guys. Twisted Spokes, great to meet you yesterday at Duthie. Man, I loved your enthusiasm to ride. You're a great dude. All right. Okay, back to the storm. And sorry if I get distracted. It's hard to stay focused on live chatting sometimes. So as far as the storm goes, let's look real quick. I think the storm has a straight steer tube. So let me just do a quick run through. When you're looking for fork upgrades, you have to know what type of steer tube you have. So typically a trail or downhill bike or enduro bike is going to have a 1 1/8 at the top to 1 1/2. So it's going to be fatter at the bottom. But entry-level bikes usually have a straight steer tube, so that's a 1 1/8. So whatever your steer tube dimensions are, that's the kind of fork you're going to want to buy. And when people are asking me about upgrading forks, it's always a safe bet to go with big companies like Fox and RockShox. And RockShox has more entry-level, less expensive forks, so that's usually a good place to start. And besides knowing the dimensions of your steer tube, if you're buying used on eBay, which I would highly encourage, or Craigslist, you just need to measure how long of a steer tube you need. And I'll show you right now. It looks like my steer tube is going to be in the shot. This is the distance, so it's from where your top cat's going to screw in to where it sits right at the bottom of your steer tube. You need to know how long that is to make sure it is long enough. Looks like we got another super chat. We got a $3 one that says stickers from, I think it's, oh, sorry, I need to look. This is why I have two computers, so I can make sure I get everybody's. It says stickers from Dave Ross. Dave, dude, you're getting stickers, man. Send me a direct message on Instagram, and I will mail out those stickers today. Thank you. I already got 18 bucks on super chat. I did not think that was going to happen. You guys are awesome. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Dave. Thank you, Twisted Spokes, and thank you, MTB Cincinnati. All right, so hopefully that's how to upgrade your fork. Okay, back to catching up on the chat. Do you think a hardcore hardtail on an XC trail is overkill, or could I have more fun? Elias, I don't think it's overkill. I ride my pretty aggressive hardtail on cross-country trails, and it's a ton of fun, man. You're not going to have any issues. I have a Diamondback, and it has a 11 to 28 cassette. If I buy an 11 to 42 cassette, will it help to go uphill? Yeah, DIY Inquire. It definitely will help, but you're going to need to get a, I'm trying to think what it's called. Basically, you're going to need to get a hub that's compatible with an 11 to 42 cassette, and that's going to help you immensely because it's more range for climbing. So yeah. Mason, I have to leave, but thank you. Thank you, Mason. I don't know if you're still here, but I appreciate it. Connolly, best mountain bike gloves. Man, there's tons out there. One company I would totally recommend is Tasco. They're a company out of California. They make high quality gloves. And my view on gloves is I like any glove that doesn't have a strap on it. I found that over time the Velcro on straps comes off. So having a glove that you can just slip on and off for me, that's definitely the best. And it all depends on your riding. Some people need more padding for their gloves, some people need less. I have the Fox Dirt Paw gloves. Yeah, those are fine, but they do have a strap on them. Great content. Well worth it. MTB Cincinnati. Means the world, man. Justin. Will you put a sticker pack up for sale? Would love to help out and show support. Justin, I've been thinking about doing that. Direct message me on Instagram. It's a great place to contact me. And if you send me like $2 or $3 through like PayPal, and I give you my PayPal address, I'll totally send stickers your way anywhere. All right, let's keep going down. Jamie, hardtail or four-wheel suspension? Both. It depends what you're doing. Oh, Alex Chamberlain, welcome to the chat, Alex. Good to have you join, man. I really appreciate that. Alex, you are one dude I really, really want to ride with. You look like you are a phenomenal rider. You ride much more aggressive than I do, but it looks like we both like the same type of stuff, just enduro riding, tech, and jumping. So I can't wait one day to ride with you, man. Anyway, Fox and RockShox are both solid options. Don't go too boutique with Crane Creek, DVO, etc. Yeah, I would definitely, Alex, I think you're right. For somebody looking to upgrade an entry-level fork, going boutique like that can be risky just because those boutique brands are a lot more tunable, which beginners have struggles with. Let's get more super chats going, Twisted Spokes. Hey, man, I can't deny it. That's great. Alex, What's your favorite part about the Evil Reckoning? Yeah, Alex, let me jump ahead. I'll talk about that in a second because that's a really good question. Can you have 3 chain rings on SRAM Eagle on back? So 3 times 11. SRAM is 12 speed. Yeah, there you go. Can you have that? Honestly, dude, I don't know. The goal of Eagle is to have a 1x up front. So can you? Probably. Should you? Probably not. Mike Weston, how about a video of you descending wearing a Santa Claus outfit? I want to see that. Who won it, man? Thinking of getting a Voodoo Bazango for my first serious bike. What do you think? I don't know anything about Voodoo, so I can't speak to that right now. Wow. If you have a 120 millimeter fork, dang, people are chatting galore. Thanks, guys. On a 29er, would upgrading to a 140, 150 be worth it? Connor, it's all about what you do, man. On a 29er, having 140 or 50 millimeters of travel on a hardtail, that can be overkill, but it also can be fun, so it's up to you. Alex, it is so much fun in Bellingham, man. Should I switch my 2x10 to a 1x10? Morgan, I think you should, dude. Keeping the 1x10 cassette on the back and going to a smaller cog up front is a huge benefit. Mike's son, Brennan, wants another video of me mountain biking. Brennan, I could do that. I would love to do an edit video so you can see me doing that more. Okay. What do you do with the Tokel? Fork looks BA. Yeah, Brian, I'll talk about that in a minute. How do I give money DIY? Inquire. Super chat down below from your computer, Twisted Spoke says. There's a $ by the keyboard. Yeah, help him out, guys. Okay, so Alex, let me talk about the Reckoning because you're asking about it, and it's a sweet bike to talk about. For those of you who do not know, this is my Evil Reckoning. I'll just try to set it here without hurting either of my bikes. This is the long travel 29er, 160 millimeters front and rear. Alex, my favorite thing about this bike is hands down the rear suspension. I've never felt a rear suspension that's as planted on the climbs, and yet, and that's with the shock open, and then right after you press into it, it's just super playful. And I feel like the rear shock is consistent throughout. Off the top, it's really smooth, and as you go all the way through, it's nice and progressive. So that's the thing I like the most. And I would say, Alex, I love it because, oh, I got another super chat. Sorry, Alex. Drew Wagner, $5. Drew, thanks for all the answers in your vids. Drew, thank you, man. I really appreciate that. Drew, make sure to DM me so I can send you stickers. Anyway, back to your question, Alex. It's just, I really feel like this bike is a shapeshifter. Like, I wouldn't be opposed if I was doing an all-day epic that was mainly cross-country. I would be very tempted to bring it, even though a shorter travel trail bike would be better, just because I know it would do fine on an all-day ride, and anytime things got a little gnarlier, this bike holds its line well, super playful, super fun. So Alex, hopefully that answers your questions. You probably have more detailed questions than I answered, so if you have more, just let me know. Dang, thanks again, Drew. All right, back to the top, making sure. Yeah, so MTB Cincinnati said most manufacturers give you recommendations on fork travel with their frames. Yeah, it's always safe to put the same amount of travel that your stock build came on, but it's up to you whether you would like to increase that or not. Yeah, people are saying you can't give super chats on your phone. I usually watch YouTube on my computer, so I can't speak to that. I guess you guys are right. Twisted Spokes, what's the cost of your bike? The Reckoning, I have the GX Eagle build. And that comes in, I think, at $5,300 plus tax. That's a lot of money, which is no joke. And then the Tokel, much more realistic, is about, I think, $1,000, which is awesome. All right, so it looks like we've caught up. Let's switch gears, or let's finish gears. Any other bikes, 2018 bikes that you guys are really interested in? Any brands or any specific models? I'd love to talk about that. I have a couple more on my list, but want to see what you guys say. Drew, my Instagram is Daily MTB Rider. It's all together in one phrase. So one bike I'm really excited for. I'm excited that Canyon is finally here in the U.S. I'm really curious to see how quickly I'm going to see more Canyons out on the trails. For those of you who don't know, YT has been around as a direct-to-consumer brand from across seas, and their bikes are great, and I see them all the time. I see the Capras. I started to see the Jeffsies. And I'm really, really excited to see the new Spectral that Canyon has coming out. It's really an aggressive trail bike, kind of in that enduro category, and I think it's going to be a great bike to try. Brian says, Make sure you get the air and try to get 120 millimeters of travel. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Ed Percy, great question. Do you actually ride every day? And the answer is a resounding absolutely yes. Every day, 365 days a year, I go out and ride my bike. And my wife will tell you, even if I have a super long day at work where I'm working like 10, 12 hours, I get home, I give her a hug and a kiss, and I say, I'm going to go ride my bike for like 10 minutes. And the reason being is I grew up dirt biking, and so I had a street bike for a while, a Harley actually. And there's something about getting on a bike and after work or a busy day or a stressful day that just releases some endorphins, sorry, and just makes you feel so much better. So yeah, I really do ride every day. And it makes me better every day with wheelies and manuals. And I think I'm going to do a little video on what I do when I ride my bike every day to show you guys how it helps me get better. So yes, I absolutely do. People are talking about the release carbon. Yeah, Justin, Diamondback's new release carbon is one I'm super stoked on. I saw a guy locally, I'm trying to remember his name. He has an Instagram called Cedar Dust, which is a trail here, and he was raving about it, so I'm definitely interested to see. What else? I like the P7 Orange, or Orange P7 RS. Yes, JV, I'm very interested in an orange. I haven't ridden one or really seen one out on the trails. Somebody asked, I'm going to mispronounce his name, so I'm not even going to try to say it. Can you give me a bike? No, I can't. I wish I could. Maybe if I get like 1 million subs, then I'd start giving bikes away. Oh, I have a Canyon Strive, and it's amazing. The Shapeshifter tech is really cool. Yeah, if you guys don't know, Canyon has a really cool thing where, kind of like a dropper seat post lever, they have a lever that you press, and I'm probably going to get this wrong, so forgive me. By weighting the back wheel, it's going to give you 116 millimeters of travel. But if you lean forward over the front wheel, taking weight off the rear suspension, it shape shifts it, great name, into 140 millimeters of suspension, which is really good. Thoughts on the Diamondback Release 3? Yeah, the Release 3 is a great bike. I'm trying to think. 1 is their lowest one. The Release 3 is their highest aluminum one. That's the one Seth rode for a long time. 130 millimeters of travel in the rear, 150 up front. It's kind of got a Santa Cruz VPP, which is Virtual Pivot Point Rear Suspension Design. That's a mouthful. They're great bikes. I have no complaints about them. I think they're totally awesome. All right, let's keep catching up on the chat, and I want to switch topics in a minute here. Hardtails are amazing for the money. You know it, man. What was my first mountain bike? Oh, DIY Esquire. Great question. It was a Trek. Oh gosh. So my dad got an aluminum Trek hardtail that had, it wasn't hydraulic disc brakes, it was mechanical disc brakes, and it had a RockShox front fork. I don't even know what the fork was, but he had it for a while, and about probably 5 years ago now, I had some friends who were like, hey, we're going to go mountain biking at this place called Duthie Hill, and they have a bunch of bike jumps, and I was like, Dad, can I borrow your mountain bike to go ride these jumps? And my dad's like, yeah, sure, I don't care. And from then, I was hooked on it. So that was my first bike. Definitely not meant for the riding I was doing. It had a coil fork, and my dad had put kind of almost road tires on it. So it was a great first bike. I made it work for about 6 months, and then I sold it, and I upgraded it to to a full suspension Scott cross-country bike, which in hindsight was not the best choice, but it really worked for what I was doing. So great question, man. Man, I got a lot of chats. Ed, do a workshop tour for a video. Yeah, I do want to do that. I actually have that made. I just am tempted to put it up yet. I just made a little behind the scenes that I might put up. Do you have an opinion on the Norco Sight Carbon? The Norco Sights look great, man. Norcos are real popular around here, so I think they're great. Are Shimano bikes in any way related to Shimano Fishing? I think it's the same parent company, but no, I don't think they're in any way related. You deserve a lot of subs. A lot of other channels don't do this type of stuff, which I really enjoy. Nicholas, that means a lot, man. Thank you. I don't think I deserve more subs. I think I have as many subs as I should have, because if I deserved more, I'd have more. But I really do appreciate that comment. It's super muddy up here in Snow. I don't even know how to say that. Got any good cleaning products? For super muddy stuff, man, I would just say make sure you have a good chain lube. Make sure you use a good cleaner degreaser. I use Simple Green, which doesn't hurt your paint or anything. Besides that, it's all about when you go for a muddy ride, rinse off your bike. Make sure that you just put a little bit of lube on your chain so that your drivetrain stays protected. And besides that, that's the biggest thing you can do. Brian's It's Brian's Crispy A Nuggets. Dude, nice. The new 2018 Spectral is, it looks like a great bike, Brian. Yes, very good bike. Trying to keep my live chats as well as my whole content PG rating. So I don't use a bunch of swear words. You're going to see that. So yes, it does look awesome. I cannot wait to try it out. I'm really hoping Canyon does some demos in my area. Do non-specialized dropper posts work on specialized bikes? Yes, Connor, they do. Specialized just makes, it's a standard sizing, 30.9, 31.6. And then if you're evil, you have like a super huge, like it's like 34 point something weird. But yes, it'll work. It's just a different sizing. Is it worth to buy a bleeding kit and fix my brakes myself or take it to a bike shop? Nicholas, great question. Usually, if you spend a little bit more money than you would pay a bike shop to do a service, you can set yourself up to do the whole thing. So for me, I have 2 bleed kits, one for Shimano mineral oil brakes and one for SRAM hydraulic ones. And those bleed kits plus the fluid to do it cost me less than to get one brake serviced at a shop, around $30 to $40. So yes, you should look into it. And then you learn the skill how to do it and you're set up in the long term. So yeah, definitely. Oh, yo, Josh, it's Kai. What's up? What's up, Kai, dude? Thanks for joining the chat. Where do you think the best shock placement is on a bike? I am not a rear shock suspension designer, so I cannot tell you that. I have a friend who works for Kona doing rear suspension designs. He would be a better person. I heard that the internal routing doesn't work. Not true. If you have a port for internal routing for dropper, it will work. Rim brakes are where it's at. No, they are not. My first mountain bike was a Track. I think you mean Trek 820. Nice. It's been great watching you. See you later. Bye, Jordan. See you later. By the end of 2018, my money is on you. We'll have at least 50,000 subs. Ed Percy, I think you're just trying to make me love you, which you are, but I don't think I'll have 50,000 subscribers. I don't know if I'm going to be able to put enough attention and time into the YouTube channel to get there, but man, that would be great. I would love to get there, dude. That means a lot. That bike was caked in mud just the other day at Duty. Twisted Spokes is talking about my reckoning. Yeah, Twisted Spokes, after every mud ride, I rinse off my bike, I clean the drivetrain, and I make sure everything is back clean and normal, only because mud, if you don't wash it off, it can cause premature wear on your components. It can hurt your seals on your suspension, so you got to get that stuff off and get it cleaned. Yeah. Have you made it down to Green Mountain yet? Drew, I haven't. Where is that? It's in our area. Oh, it's in Washington? No, I don't know where Green Mountain is, dude. If you tell me the city, I'll definitely look it up. I'm going to have to go soon as it's getting late. No problem, Ed. I think it's almost midnight there, so I totally get it. 29 or 27.5 plus. Connor, give me 1 minute. We're going to talk about that. And I don't know how I haven't seen your channel until now because your content is great. H. Piga, I think that's how you say it. Piga, whatever. Thanks, man. I really appreciate that. Okay, let's talk about wheel size trends. Still got 29 people in here. Before I do, a reminder, if you give a super chat today, like 4 awesome people, MTB Cincinnati, Twisted Spokes, Dave Ross, and Drew Wagner did, I am going to make sure and send you guys some free stickers as well. You're going to get some permanent love back here in my workshop. So please, if you can, send a super chat my way, and I'm going to hook you up with some free goodies. DIY Inquirer, I think you will have 50,000 subs too. Good luck. DIY Inquirer, dude, you too. I love you, man. Thank you for the support. I appreciate it. All right, let's talk about wheel trends for a minute. I'm only going to live chat for another like 20 minutes, and then I'm going to leave it off. But hey, wheel trends. Here's my question to you guys, and here's something I've realized. I went for a mountain bike ride with my friend Trail Chasers the other day. He's another YouTuber you can check out. And we set up my suspension for his weight, and he took my Evil Reckoning for a couple of runs, and he got done, and he was saying, dude, why are any companies not making long travel 29er bikes? And I've heard a couple of other people say, and they said it about 5 years ago, that one day 29ers are going to take over the whole market. And even in the downhill series recently, some riders were switching over to 29-inch wheels, which they have reverted to 27.5. But here's my point. Where do you guys think the trend is going for wheel size? 27.5 plus was really popular. It started about 2 years ago, and they were real popular last year. But it seems like companies are shying away from it. So where do you guys think wheel trends are going in the next year or two? Do you think 29ers are going to be really popular? Do you think 27.5? Let me know, and let's talk about it. I'll share with you my opinions, which I think you can tell what they are because I review a lot of long travel 29ers. So let's go back. HBio, what is your day job? I actually keep that on the down low. I wait to tell people what my day job is until I ride with them. The reason being is I have a really unique job that everybody's heard about, but not a lot of people have talked about. And so I like just to tell people face to face. So a handful of people on here know what my day job is, and they know to keep it a secret. But ride with me, and I will definitely tell you. It is past Wildcat Lake. Drew, I don't know where Wildcat Lake is. I just bought my first full suspension bike. I got a 2017 Stump Jumper Specialized. It's a great bike. Any tips on how I can check all the bike to make sure it works perfectly and smoothly on the trails? The best thing you can do, Nicholas, I'm guessing you bought a used bike, is take it into a shop and you can pay them $50 just to do a full check through on your bike. They can check the brakes and the drivetrain and the suspension and just see if anything needs to be serviced. I'm sure there's a lot of videos on YouTube you can look at to see how to make sure your bike is running in its tip-top shape. Jamie Level says 650B all the way, which is also 27.5. Yes, that is the wheel size that seems standard for smaller wheels, but you got to admit, 29ers are becoming super popular. Ed is right, I won't say my day job. Catch you on the next live stream. Twisted Spokes, thank you so much. Thank you for your super chat. It means the world to me, man. Enjoy your family. Yeah, a lot of people have family stuff today. By Camino or Camo Union. Drew, I don't even know where that is, man. Forgive me. I don't know if you mean Camino Island or Camo Union. 650 all day. Do you think companies will ever make 29er pluses? Connor Link, Trek has made a 29er plus. I think it's called the Stash. I think those are just a little too big. And plus size tires, when you're looking at, I would say 2.7 or 2.8 WIS and bigger, they get so big that you lose just confidence. Or what do you lose? I'm trying to process as I'm thinking live. Smaller tires, or I would say 2.5 to 2.3, it's less of a pillow effect, so you get response from the trail. Whereas when you get the plus size tires, it's more of a pillowy cushion, so you get less response. So I don't think companies are going to make a bunch of 29er plus tires. Joel Lamont, good to see you, my friend. Camp Union, okay, got you. MTB Cincinnati, 2.6 inch tires to 2.8 tires are becoming big. Ibis has found 3.0 inch tires to be a bit too bouncy. MTB Cincinnati is kind of saying that. I agree with that. They like the 2.8 on their plus sizes, and their 29ers and Ripley can take up to about 2.5 inch tires. Yeah, I've seen a lot of bikes, Giants doing it on a lot of their bikes. Whoa! $10 super chat from Ethan H. Ethan has been with me since the beginning. Just Sonic wrapped presents so I could get back here. I've been loving this channel and your vids for a while now. Keep it up. I gotta go have a Christmas, have that Christmas Eve family dinner now. Thanks. Happy holidays. Ethan, dude, thank you. Ethan has believed in me since the beginning. I think he's been a subscriber since I only had like 70 of them, and he, right off the bat, was like, dude, you're going places. So Ethan, dude, thank you so much. Merry Christmas to you. Happy holidays. Thank you for that present, man. That's a present to me. As a reminder, anybody who gives a super chat today is going to get mailed to them some daily mountain bike rider stickers. I'm going to send you 5. So whether you give $2 or more, I'm going to make sure and give you these good old stickers. All right, let's finish talking about tire sizes, and then I need to wrap up by talking about giveaways, and I want to leave 5 minutes to just answer random questions. So let's go back up a little bit. Ed Percy, good night, man. See you later. Kevin said he decided to service his RockShox Pike. Number 24 millimeter socket needed. Yeah, dude, those are the worst. I'm so happy that they went to a cassette style tool to adjust your volume spacers, because I stripped so many of those, dude. I totally feel you. Where do I usually ride, Nicholas? In Bellingham at Galbraith. Let's see. Stash, yeah, Brian, you're right. They have. Brian, I don't know if you follow BKXC, but I think you do. I think I've heard of you in BKXC's chat, so I'm sure he would love your username. MTB Cincinnati, we have a Salsa Deadwood 29 Plus test until unit right now. We'll be done. We'll be doing a review video on. So guys, go check out MTB Cincinnati once they get that review video out. One more time, MTB Cincinnati. They're going to do the Deadwood 29. And MTB Cincinnati, is that a hardtail? I would assume it is, because if there's a full suspension 29 Plus, that's going to be awesome. Drew, have a good holiday. I have to go. Bye, Drew. Thanks for coming, man. I'm sorry I cannot tell you where Green Mountain was. Drew Wagner, dude, thanks for the super chat. Means the world. And I'm sure we're going to connect, man. I would love to ride with you if you're in the area. Seriously, hit me up. We'll do that. I ride a 27.5 and a 29er, and I definitely like both. I've only ridden 27.5 plus once, but I was not a fan. It felt pretty sluggish and harder to corner. Yeah, they are sluggish. I would say 27.5 plus are great for beginner bikes. All right, let's catch up on the chat. The 2.5 be fine on a 29er. Yeah, absolutely. That's what I run on my Reckoning. It depends on your rims width. Yes, make sure you have wide enough internal rims for a bigger tire. Okay, I'm gonna jump ahead. Trail Features, yo, just popped up to say hi. Hanging out with the family. Trail Features, thanks, man. I really appreciate that, dude. I think I bragged on you a little earlier, but dude, so good to see you. I loved your live chat with Brian and Robert. It was great fun to watch. So thanks, man. Have a great Christmas. Watch some of Brian's crispy nugget videos. Yeah, please do. It's a full suspension 29er plus 91 millimeters of rear travel, 100 millimeters on the front. MTB Cincinnati. That is so interesting. I'm going to have to look that up right when I get done with the video. I am so curious how that bike rides, so please, let me know directly. And I follow you, and I have all your notifications on Cincinnati, so I'll definitely be watching that ride when it comes out. But 29er plus, 91 millimeter travels with rear, 100 front, that's interesting, man. I'm sure that would be fun to ride. Maddie, what's up, bro? What's up, man? Good to see you. All right, any other thoughts on wheel sizes? I'm going to make my predictions here in a second, which are probably crazy predictions, but we'll see how it does. Evo Reckoning is sick, man. Delta. Dude, the Delta suspension is great. And Jamie said, come to Gresdale Forest in the UK. I'd love to, man. Trail Features, salsa, because we could. Trail Features, just think about it, though. Every company that's come out with a new revolutionary technology, right? It first came out sometimes out of necessity, but other times because they're like, you know, let's get as crazy as possible and just see if we can make something out of it. And what I always say is, usually the best ideas come after the worst ideas, right? When people are like, oh, what's an idea for a new video? Let's light some cats on fire and jump over them on some rigid road bikes, and then after that, we'll see like what happens to the cats when they burn, right? And you're like, man, that's like morbid and a terrible idea. But maybe after that, you come out with your best video you've ever made, dude. So, hey, they're crazy, but I think it's fine. I'm just gonna move this back over here. All right, last predictions on wheel sizes. Let's hear it if you haven't put it yet. Connor, 26 plus for 2018. Yeah, Connor, Evil's Calling can hold the 26 plus tires. I have a friend who demoed one. They're really fun, but I don't know if they're going to take off or not. I don't think they are. Trail Feature, I love salsa. They are the right kind of crazy. You're right, dude. They are. It's a good kind. The Game Player 6. Welcome, man. I haven't seen you on here. I live next to a Specialized bike shop. Is that a good company? Yeah, dude. Specialized is huge. They're a great company. Also, thanks for subscribing to me. And where's a good trail on South California? Thanks. Where's a good trail in South California? All of South California. No, I'm just kidding. Alex Chamberlain is a good person to ask. He was in the chat earlier. I don't think he is anymore. Also, there is MTB Drop-In is in Southern California. There's a ton of good trails down there. I've heard great things about Laguna Beach, but I haven't ridden there, so don't ask me. Cannondale makes a sweet 27.5 plus trail bike with 130 millimeters of travel. I'd love to ride one. Yeah, me too. That'd be awesome. I think 29ers will keep on taking over. This is Pega to you, that they will be the only wheel size in the future, but I think they will definitely be more prominent. Yeah, I agree. No cats were harmed during the making of this video. Dude, I love cats. People don't know this, and Joel Lamont said, Josh, don't burn Kitty, please. You guys don't know this, but there are a couple of things I love in my life. And three of those things, first, mountain biking, obviously, but second, I love cats. Like you've met people who like, oh, I love dogs. Dogs are my favorite. I like weirdly love cats. In my office at work, and I'll take a picture and put it on Snapchat sometime, I have a huge painted picture of a cat. And everybody who sees it thinks it looks ridiculous, but I love them, man. So that's a weird thing. Oh, and number three thing I love Chipotle. I lived in Phoenix for 2 years, and there was like Chipotles everywhere there. And so if you ever want to buy me some burritos or tacos or a bowl, that's where it's at Chipotle, let's go. That's like my favorite post-mountain biking place to eat. So yeah, so you know now, mountain biking, cats, and Chipotle. If I have those three things, of course with my family and my wife, then I am set to go for life. All right, bye, and I like the video. Bye, DIY Inquiry, dude. Thanks, man. Jamie, 29 fat bike, dude, that would be crazy. If possible, could you do a different time for the live stream next time? Yeah, Arda, I would love to. Obviously, being in the States, I'm going to more tailor to that time frame because that's when I'm awake, but I would love to. Get a trail cat. Elias, dude, I've thought about a trail cat so much and how sick that would be. And also, it would be terrible. It's not possible. HPGO, what's your SC? SC, what do you mean by that, dude? 29er fat bike, I like both. Ethan, yo, cats are actually like better than humans. I've got 2 Siamese, dude. That's awesome. Yeah, I have 1 cat. She is a something cat. She's a mix. She's just like a normal American Towie. And my cat's name is Kitty. Why? Because I think it's hilarious. And every time we go to the vet, they ask us what our cat's name is. We tell her our cat's name is Kitty the cat, and they look at us like we're half insane because we are. Oh, my Snapchat. I do not have a Snapchat for Daily Mountain Bike Rider. I just have a personal Snapchat, and I'm not going to give that out because then I might give away some of what my job is, and that's top secret. How do you feel about the Specialized camber? Cambers are great bikes. They're cross-country bikes, shorter travel. I've ridden them before. They're awesome. Justin Wu, what's up? What's up, Justin? Thanks for joining, man. Woods, bike manufacturers will come out with another new tire size to sell more bikes. Woods, dude, that statement you just made could not be any more true. E-bikes, new tire sizes, boost spacing, all these new standards. Drives me nuts. I love it, though, and you're right. So to sum up tire size conversation, here's what I will say. I really think we're going to see more and more 29-inch bikes. I think if you can get... I just noticed a dent on my rear rim. I haven't noticed before. That stinks. Okay, that was an ADD squirrel over there. Anyway, I think 29ers are going to become more and more popular. If you're not sacrificing on the climbs and you get more out of the descents and easier wheel rollability, then there's no reason not to go 29ers. And if you noticed, bikes like the Specialized Enduro, Evil Reckoning, Yeti SB 5.5, Transition, Sentinel, all these bike companies are coming out with long travel 29ers. I mean, name any company, and they have a longer travel 29er. Literally any company. I'm thinking of a ton off the top of my head, but it's because these are really great bikes. There's nothing wrong with 27.5. I had a 27.5 trail bike, full suspension, that was awesome. But I really think there's something about those 29-inch wheels. Okay, real quick, what do I think about Kona? I love Kona. They're a local bike company, and they're great. Kona is bike shape, so they are pretty cool. Yes, they are. Are you a secret agent? Dave Ross, yes. Like Archer, absolutely. I actually am Archer. They wrote the show about me. Kona Hanzos are great bikes, man. They really are good. I run a large. I run large on a 27.5 and medium on a 29er. Yeah, different bike sizes for different people. What are your thoughts on internal gearboxes on newer bikes? Jamie, they're very interesting because you can't shift under pressure. So when you're pedaling or romping up an incline, you have to pause for a second, shift gears, and then keep pedaling. So I think that's going to keep them from being more popular on the market. I saved 5 newborn kits. I think you mean cats last summer. Thank you, the Game Player 6. You are making the world a better place by saving cats. And just more arm volume. I missed your answer for how to gain more upper body muscle and just more arm volume. Arda, obviously, if you cannot tell, I am not the person to ask about more upper body muscle because I don't have any. Some people have 6-packs and big biceps. I have marshmallows in a 1-pack, okay? So can't help you there. Got a jet, have fun. Thanks, Trail Feature. See you later. All right, can you take your shirt off and flex? No. I don't want to get banned from YouTube, so I will not be doing that. Okay, let's talk about giveaways. Real quick in the chat. Let me know if you want some free stuff, and I'm going to give some free stuff away today. But first, before I give away free stuff, stop what you're doing. I've got people in the chat still. Hit the like button down below, and if you have not yet, make sure you subscribe because it's a time to give things away. People are like, yeah, I love free stuff. Sure, who doesn't like free stuff? Okay, so here's what I'm going to give away. 5 people today, not today, but in the next week, are going to be able to get free stuff from me. And here's how you do it. First off, if you have not yet, like this video. Click the like button. I just saw 5 more people do it. Thank you. It helps me out a ton. Click the like button. Number 2, if you have not yet, you have to subscribe to the channel. If you don't subscribe to the channel, you cannot win. So make sure you click subscribe. Make sure you like this video, which more people are doing. Good job. And the third thing you have to do if you want to win free stuff is comment, if I was to get a new cat, what name would you want that cat to be in the comments below. I know it's going to blow up the comments with like weird names and stuff, but all you have to do is put my choice for your cat name is, and put a suggestion, and everybody who puts comments, and I'm going to give it about 5 days, so 5 days from today, my guess is I'll probably have about 1,600 subscribers. So here's what we'll do. Once I have 1,600 subscribers, tell your friends, tell your kids, tell your wife, tell them all, go subscribe to the channel. Once I have 1,600, then I will pull names from the comments below on the names for cats. And I see people are putting comments in the live comments. That's not where you have to do it. After the video post, put it in the comments below the video. Put your suggested name for a future cat of mine, and I will pick the top 5 winners. I'm just going to do a randomizer, so really whatever name you put isn't going to make a difference, but you can get creative. I'm going to pick 5 people out, and second place people are going to win 5 free MTB rider stickers. So what I'll do is I'll send you a message through YouTube or Instagram if I have your Instagram, and I'm going to mail you 5 of these daily MTB rider stickers. And here's a close-up shot of them so you can see they are pretty awesome. You can throw them up on your bike. And 5 of you who put a comment down below with a cat name I should have are going to get those. And then 1 lucky winner is going away with the very grand prize of a new pair of 1UP composite pedals. That's right, I did a review on these and the Konas, the Kona Wawa 2s, and the Race Face Chesters. And you're going to go away with a brand new pair of 1UP component composite pedals. And not only that, you're also going to receive 5 daily MTB rider stickers like on the package. And last but not least, I have a friend in Bellingham who makes a ton of awesome Bellingham stickers. If you go to bellinghamstickers.com or bhamstickers.com, he makes them. And so I'm going to throw in a Bellingham sticker as well. So not only are you going to enjoy your new pedals, but you're going to enjoy this sweet representation of Bellingham, Washington, which I think is arguably one of the best places to ride in the country, and of course in the Pacific Northwest. So one more time, if you didn't hear that, make sure you like this video, make sure you subscribe if you have not yet, and after this video posts as a normal video on YouTube, put a comment down below on your suggestion of my future cat name, and everybody who puts an entry, I'm going to put you in a randomizer. 4 people are going home with stickers, and 1 person is going home with a grand prize pack of 1UP component pedals. I'll ship them anywhere in the world, which I may regret at this point. And, of course, you're going to receive a Bellingham, Washington sticker from my friend at bellinghamstickers.com. And just in case you're wondering, Daily MTB Rider, did you get sponsored by 1UP Components, or is there a bike shop that like gave you these to give away on your channel? I actually have a sponsor. It's just this really nice gal. It's my wife, and she has allowed me to give these away. All right, that was a lie. She doesn't know I'm giving away things that I've bought. But no, I don't have a sponsor. I just love these pedals. I thought they were really great, and I would love to just help somebody out with a good pair of pedals. So no, not sponsored yet. If you're interested in sponsoring me or doing some sort of hookup, I would love that for stuff. But for now, out of my own pocket to you guys to show you I love you guys as subscribers. All right, only going to chat for about 5 more minutes. So time for any random questions you have. 5 minutes of random questions about mountain biking, me, anything else in the world. Let's just blast through these. I'm just going to pay attention to the chat for a while. And if you still haven't super chatted but want to, anybody who super chats today is going home with 5 free stickers. $2 or more on the super chat. It helps me out and shows me that you are awesome and believe in me. The time for some random questions. All right, sorry I didn't see the ones above. So if you have a question you put above, I'm just going to start here. What's a good cheap hardtail? A good cheap hardtail is a Rally Tokel. Diamondback has a couple of good ones with the overlook and the hook. Press fit versus threaded bottom brackets. Preference, definitely threaded bottom brackets. Much easier to service, easier to replace. You like Also Cars. I've never heard of the brand Also Cars. No, I'm just kidding. I love cars, man. I love Top Gear, love Grand Tour. Huge car fan, even though I don't have very nice cars. Do you ride in BC at all? I will be more, Kevin. I really want to go to Squamish. I'm gonna go to Whistler this summer for the first time. I've never been to Whistler, which is nuts. So I will be. Specialized or Trek? If I had to pick, Jamie, I would go Trek right now, which might be crazy. Medical question. I get this elbow hurts when I pull up on the bars. What's happening? Ethan, both arms. Dude, it sounds like you might have an elbow issue. I've never heard of people having issues when they pull up on the bars with their elbow. Is Nuke-Proof Scout any good? Yes, I've heard great things about the Scout, so I do think it's very good. Do you think downhill bikes are needed? Orlando, absolutely. If you're doing a lift access, if you're just doing super long descents, then downhill bikes, super plush, going to take big impacts. They're super strong bikes. So, yeah, do I think they're needed? Yeah, absolutely, man. All right, any other questions? Get it out there. Come on. Any questions about me, life, biking? Fave bike you have ridden? Ooh, I would say I'm biased, right? So forgive me. It would be the Evil Reckoning. It's one of the best bikes I've ever ridden. Also ridden an Evil Calling, which is a bike I loved. Trying to think what else I have demoed. Those are the two that come to mind. Evil Calling and Evil Reckoning. Evil makes some pretty dang good bikes, so yeah. Are you going to be doing, thoughts on hand-up gloves? Hand-up makes great gloves, man. I've reached out to them. I just sent them an email that said, man, I'd love to partner with you. I know a lot of YouTubers do, and they reached out to me. Can't talk about that yet, but anyway, I think they're great gloves. Are you going to be doing an in-depth review on the Process 153? Nobumoto, welcome. Haven't seen you comment yet. Yeah, I actually just filmed that today. So that's going to be out tonight or tomorrow. And I also made a how-to wheelie video today because I've done a how-to manual. And so I'm excited to release that too. So yes, I'm going to do an in-depth review. It's coming up. Every 30 minutes, my fingers get destroyed. Any advice? Don't destroy your fingers. Pretty simply there. You should buy a fat bike. Yes, I think I should. It would be awesome. And there is a great YouTuber, budget-friendly mountain biking. He does a lot of, talks about his cheap fat bike. So you should definitely go check him out. Budget-friendly mountain biker. Budget-friendly biker. I think that's what it is. Oh, forgive me, I don't know it. Does trials count as mountain biking or parkour? Oh, I think it's both, Ethan. That's a good question. What is your favorite weather to ride in? I would say a high of 72 when it has rained like 3 days before. That way the trails here are super tacky, but yet the weather is nice. Good question. Hand-up sponsor confirmed. No, it is not confirmed. No. I actually, if I'm honest, would rather have a partnership with Tasco, and I'm working on something with them right now. So I'm hoping that I get some a sponsorship, and by sponsorship, I just mean ambassador program. So you just pay a lower price for gloves. You're not supposed to talk about how much you pay for them. They haven't talked to me at all about it, but in the past, in companies I've talked with, you pay a lower price to rep that company. So I would hope Tasco would. Ever ridden a slopestyle dirt jumper bike? No, Connor, I really want one because we have a pump track here in Bellingham. What's that short travel 29er transition? It's called not the Sentinel, it's called the Smuggler. Having seen your critique on the climbing prowess of the Sentinel, it would be cool to see you review their shoulder travel 29er. Yeah, MTB Cincinnati, I'm planning to. I would love to review their Scout, and that's their smaller travel 27.5, their Smuggler, which is their shorter travel 29er, and the Patrol, which is a long travel 27.5 enduro bike. I'm going to send an email to them and see if they might partner with me and let me get some free demos, but they may not. What's the worst place you've biked in? I think Alabama is so humid. Worst place I biked in is probably Phoenix, and I'm literally just talking about Phoenix metro area because there's no hills, it's all flat, and it's all road biking. Hardtail or full cess? Both. I don't have an answer to that. They're both great. Schwalbe or Maxxis tires? Maxxis, Maxxis, Maxxis. Maxxis has great compounds. I know Schwalbe recently, or Schwalbe, whatever you call it, recently came out with some new ones, but I love Maxxis tires. And look at most bikes out there. Most people have Maxxis, especially in the continental U.S. and, of course, in Canada. Enduro cross country, enduro all the way. Pizza or taco? Pizza. I love pizza, but I love tacos. They're both good. We're wrapping up here, 2 more minutes. Which mic do you use? That felt like the most differentiating factor for quality when you first started out. I use a cheap lapel mic that I plug into just an iPod Touch I have. I also have, I'm looking for it. Oh, here, I'll grab it. I also have this shotgun mic that I try not to kick my stuff around. It's by Audio Technica, which is a cheap company. This mic is only about, I think, like 40 or 50 bucks, and it's a shotgun mic that plugs right into my DSLR, and I have this little foam cover for it to block wind. It's called a Dead Cat. This helps immensely to get good audio out of my videos. So, great question, Ethan. All right, a couple more questions, and then we'll cut it off. Do you own a road bike? No, I sold my road bike. I play bass guitar, sold my bass guitar. I sold all of my other hobbies so that I can afford the super nice mountain bike equipment I have. So no, I do not right now. Boy, I live in Alabama, and I can say that, yes, it is humid as heck, but you do get used to it after a while, and during this time of year, it's pretty good if you don't mind the cold, yeah, for sure. Crank Brothers or Lezine? I would say Crank Brothers because I've heard great things about them. Love Maxxis tires, so do I. What's a good cheap bike? That's a very generic question. Seth just did a great video on how to find a good budget mountain bike, so watch that. Where's the furthest you have ever ridden in one direction? I've gone on like 30-mile bike rides, so 15 miles one direction and 15 miles back. Tell this Mike stuff to budget-friendly biker. His video content is great, but it sounds like he's underwater. Ethan, I feel like that might be kind of insulting just to be like, budget-friendly biker. Dude, here's the mic you should be using. But if you ask me, I would love to help him out. Yeah, sound, people don't realize, it doesn't take great equipment to make good YouTube videos. It takes really good content, knowing what people want to watch, and it takes making sure that little things aren't a hindrance for people watching you. So stuff like having a decent camera, which an iPhone, any iPhone really works great, or a mic helps out immensely. Favorite dropper posts, definitely the KS Loves. They're great. They don't have issues. I have a turbine, a race face turbine, and that's great as well. I saw the video. Thanks, man. Should I sell everything I own to buy a nice mountain bike? Dave, selling a kidney is a lot easier, but sure, you can sell stuff to buy mountain biking, but just find what you love to do. All right, just a couple more questions. No offense to BFB, my bad. Yeah, no, I know you're not being mean, Ethan. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. Once again, my name is Josh. I'm with the Daily Mountain Bike Rider, and as I end all my videos, before I end my video, here's what I will say once again. If you want to get part of the giveaway, as this video posted to YouTube, make sure you comment with the name of my future cat at the bottom. And 5 people will go away, one of them with a pair of 1UP component composite pedals. And along with those composite pedals, I'm going to give you a Bellingham sticker from my friend at bhamstickers.com. And 4 other people are going to get mailed some Daily Mountain Bike Rider stickers. And somebody asked earlier on, if you want some of these stickers for free, or not for free, sorry. If you want some of these stickers, direct message me on Instagram or through YouTube, and I will make sure that if you send me $2, I will mail you these stickers anywhere in the world. All right, that's it for me, guys. Thanks so much. You know what time it is. Kevin, you put it on here. Dude, you're awesome. Go ride your bike. I went and rode my bike today for probably about 2 hours filming some videos, and I love it. While you're at it, try to get out there and ride your bike every single day so you can get better every day. And last but not least, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year's, any other holidays you are celebrating this season, happy holidays to you. And guys, seriously, thank you to all of you for watching. It means the world to me. All right, that's it. See you guys later. Have a great night.